Dear students, I, Mrs. Veera Rodriguez, would like to welcome all of you to my interesting English class. So, before I start my topic for today, I have an interesting activity for you. Here on the screen, you can see these four colorful boxes. But behind these boxes is an interesting animal that is hidden. And you need to guess which is that animal. So let me remove the first box. Are you able to guess it? No? So let me remove the second box. I'm sure by now all of you all must have been able to guess. But for those students who are finding it difficult to guess this animal, let me get rid of the other two boxes. Yes, dear students, our topic for today is also based on this animal and it is the donkey. So students, the poem that I'm going to teach all of y'all is the donkey. The poem, The Donkey, describes the behavior of a newborn donkey for whom life is a new experience as he is taking the first steps of his life. So, dear students, let's start reading the poem, The Donkey. I saw a donkey one day old. His head was too big for his neck to hold. Now, here the poet is describing about a newborn donkey which he just saw. It was too small because it was just a newborn donkey. So its head was so big that its neck could not hold it properly. His head was just like newborn babies. If you all have ever seen newborn babies, they also cannot raise their head like we because obviously their muscles are not too firm. So the donkey was also trying its best but not able to hold its head. His legs were shaky and long and loose. They rocketed and staggered and weren't much use. Now the one day foal tries to explore his surroundings, but his shaky legs and large head is not allowing it to do. So they were not of much use as the donkey could not walk properly with it. So here we have come across two new words. Rocketed means moved suddenly and staggered means moved unsteadily. He tried to gamble and frisk a bit, but he wasn't quite sure of the trick of it. So now this newborn baby donkey is trying new ways of moving by leaping and jumping playfully, but it was not sure how to do it. It was trying to leap and jump, so gamble and frisk. When we talk about these words gamble and frisk, the meaning is leap. So gamble means leap and frisk means to skip. So it was trying its best to try to stand, run, but it was not possible because it was just a newborn baby. His quirky little coat was soft and grey and curled at his neck in a lovely way. So the poet now describes its coat. The poet says that it had a strange coat that was soft and grey, and it curled at the neck, which actually looked lovely to him. So the donkey looked beautiful and handsome with this lovely coat. His face was wistful and left no doubt that he felt life needed some thinking about. So the donkey had a wistful expression on his face. If you look at the picture, look how smiling, how the donkey is smiling. It realized that in life we have to do a lot of retrospection of things. So the donkey knew that there will be a lot of struggles, there will be a lot of hard work that he will have to do. But the donkey was smiling and welcoming each and every problem in his life. So the first thing that the donkey was trying to do was to stand up, hold its neck firm. It was also trying to gamble and frisk, leap and jump, but nothing was possible. So he blundered round in venturesome quest, and then lay flat on the ground to rest. With this adventurous thought, the donkey started off in his quest on his hunt, but it moved unsteadily and then fell off flat on the ground. So even if you look at the picture here, you'll realize that the donkey, the foal, is trying its best to stand, but again it is not able to stand and it is falling flat on the ground. Obviously, because its legs are weak, they are not developed, his muscle power has not developed. But the best thing that you notice here is that this foal is not trying to give up, it is trying its best. So again, we have come across some new words here. Queer means strange. Wistful means full of hope. So the donkey's face was wistful, means the face looked full of hope and energy. Blundered, moved clumsily because the donkey was not able to stand firm, it was blundering. Venturesome is daring or taking up some adventurous task. So everything that the newborn baby did was like an adventure for him because obviously he was trying it for the. Let's look at the last stanza. He looked so little and weak and slim, I prayed the world might be good to him. So now here the poet has seen the struggle of this donkey. The poet has seen that it is struggling to stand firm, it is struggling to hop, it is struggling to jump, it is struggling to hold its neck, but then it is unsuccessful. But someday or the other, obviously, it would become successful as and when he gains his strength and muscle power. So the poet is saying that I prayed the world might be good to him. So the poet realized how the donkey was weak, was thin, and he hoped that the world treated the foal with good care. Now, usually, when we use the term donkey, when we want to try to pull down someone, or when we want to try to show that this person is not intelligent, we use this word, hey, you donkey, don't you understand? Right? So, we try to demean this animal and demean the people by using the word donkey. So that is why the poet is saying that every animal has some or the other useful benefit. So we have heard stories when where the donkey is carrying so much of load on its back. So donkeys are also useful animals. But just because the donkey is not as good as compared to the other animals around us, we will treat it. That is why the poet wants us to be good and kind to this animal, because obviously this animal is also trying its best to become successful in its life. So with this, we have come to the end of our poem, The Donkey. I'm sure all of you love this poem, like this poem, and all of you all will treat the donkey with good care. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Bye bye.